Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀dú ẹ̀ súnra kí ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n ní ràn.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bàjì lẹ́bù lóòótọ́ lódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́.
Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Sunday to you. Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. Good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. And if you can hear me loud and clear, I would like to drop one or two things. So I'll let you share the broadcast. Then we will continue. So thank you very much. I know there could be some, brisk lagging in the video. Okay. So when you, I don't know, how is the video, by the way, the one you are watching right now? How does it look on your screen? I'm reading my comment, by the way. So Facebook, YouTube, let me know how this is. So I consider this a test that we are still going to have a proper program anyway. All right. So tell me, does it flow nice? Yeah. Thank you very much. So waiting, I actually won't drop quick, because I know if you just turn this camera on without saying one or two things, Abby. I was on Facebook 3 days ago. In fact, it wasn't just on Facebook, it was on Twitter. And I saw something that some people said they are not Biafrans. They are a Edu nation. I'm like, hey, this is a big one. Oh. But I kept it to myself like, oh, more. Which level? I know that there are, there are tens of people, groups that we have been told are championing for Biafra. Yeah. But when I saw that, we know be Biafra. We caused this, and I'm like, oh, more. What is going on? They said they are now Edu Kingdom or Edu Republic. I don't know. I was kind of surprised. So I decided to now go and post it on my Facebook. No joke, right? Like, as somebody who has been kind of interested and been, following the Biafran agitation and their campaign locally and internationally. So when I saw that write-up, and I'm like, what's going on? It was a lot of write-up, okay? I don't know where I kept my phone. I could probably share that with you. But again, I shared out and I went on my Facebook. I was like, guys, sorry, I don't mean to, that's not how I put it too, okay? But what I actually meant was like, guys, I don't mean to intrude though. So are we not talking about Biafra again? And it is now Idu Kingdom? Oh boy, people don't they fight themselves. Simple question. Simple question. Shut up your mouth. Some even told me to shut up my mouth and face how to free Igbo. And I'm like, I'm not Igbo's lawyer. Okay? So I'm not the one that is going to free Igbo. Okay? All of you on social media doing your best, raising awareness for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. None of you has the capacity to free him. Okay? We know the pathway of how they will get him out of that place. The pathway is either the courts free him because there's no case against him, or Bokwari that is holding the court decide to give himself a trophy and say, oh, I pardon him, I free him, presidential, whatever. Those are the two ways he can be out of there. Any other way, now through your own imagination. And I'm not disputing it all. And a question I ask, I say, guys, which one be Idu Kingdom again? And if there will be Idu Kingdom, if there will be Biafra, if there will be Ijo Kingdom, if there will be Yoruba, whatever kingdom, all kingdoms, does that then now cause Biafra? Oh boy, I don't understand though, but people don't tear themselves. I told you, all this social media rivalry, it will give people the opportunity to be known. And at the same time, when the whole thing blows up and die down, they will also die with it. Idu. And they actually gave me a lesson. Let me show you some of the comments, because that's what I was kind of reading earlier this morning. And I was like, oh boy, people, they para. And some said this confusion. Waiting, you can only confuse yourself. Now, person will one day confused will be confused. Okay? There is no confusion anywhere except the one you probably deliberately submitted yourself to be confused. Right? So, where is it again? Sorry, I don't know if I'm actually hitting some people's nerves and making them kind of, paranoid and what have you. Something we will eventually talk about someday, especially the level of confusion that some of us have brought upon ourselves, despite despite what we call the, where's that again? I found it. Despite what we all believe that we should condemn that brought us to this level. It is ending up like, it's showing up like most of them are actually not different from what they condemn. And it's a shame. It is a shame. I have told you that campaigning for, you see, if you are agitating for Biafra, or you are agitating for Yoruba nation, or your own is revolution now, right? It is not a competition. Do what is right. Let everyone do what is right collectively, and then get the results. No be competition, except for social media anyway. On social media, it is competition. Somebody sent me a video yesterday, a friend, and he said, Maiyegun, Ebola tu jasiba you. I said, what happened? He said, another person don't come out talk saying be Oromiyan for Oduduwa nation. That if any Oba, any Kabiyesi in Yoruba land should be against. Yeah, I heard about the bite of Biafra. I'm talking about you don't understand. See, I'm going to tell you what I read about that. It wouldn't have bothered me, right? But the people who wrote the Idu Kingdom, they said Biafra is caused. That's what they said in that write-up. They said Biafra is cursed, that they are not Biafrans. That Biafra is not, you know what I mean? Like they are from Edu, that, you know, the Edu kingdom comprises where everywhere called Biafra. I was like, okay, but why should you condemn and say Biafra is cursed? You know what I mean? Like, why? You can tell us about that, Edu, and the bigger picture and all of that. Okay. But what I found is that the intention is to create enough confusion, okay? So that when they create that enough confusion, right, they can gaslight as many people as they want. So when everything come blow up, yeah. So I asked, I said, Biafrans, I beg, which one is Edu Kingdom again? Innocent question, honestly, right? And they said that all air let loose, so attacking them. So I said, see, if you are fighting for, what do you call it? If you are fighting for Biafra, if you are fighting for Yoruba nation, it is a selfless fight. Do you know that? The people that are on ground, the people that are being persecuted, the people that are being assaulted, beaten up, the people that are being locked up, even those killed, yeah, they are human beings like me and you. Each number of them, if you start putting them like, you know, how you should, you realize that they are human beings like me and you, right? So it's a selfless one, I would say. And in that regard, you don't take glory for something you probably haven't made any sacrifice. That's what I've told people. Me, I am just a supporter of Yoruba nation. And when the people come around and they decide, oh yeah, let's do it, the referendum, I will volunteer my time, my resources, my everything. I'll travel the world to campaign for referendum in Yoruba land. But I'm not stupid, because I know all of that requires a process. Nobody is going to wake up in the morning, tomorrow morning, and say, we are declaring Yoruba nation. It doesn't work that way. You get what I mean now? It doesn't work that way. It's a process. Even the process of forcing everybody together in Nigeria today, the use of farm and all of that, still have the political cementation, you know. They have the political wherever they used to cement it to make it look legit and original. So to break that up, right? To break that up, you don't pronounce if you are not ready for it. Because there are people who are down there who actually believe this so much, and they are sacrificing whatever it is that Nigeria is pushing them through. Right? So that's why I said it's not a competition. It's not something of a, you know, don't wake up and then say those people who died. What do you say about them? Do you say they are cursed? Eh? Somebody asked that picture, and this is at the comment. People just, you know, some hilarious comments. Let me show you if I can read that to you. They actually said the Biafra is cursed. That's what caught my attention, okay? It wouldn't have been a big deal. Do you understand now? This is it. They said announcement, announcement, announcement. This is to let the whole world know that on this 18th day of November 2021, we hereby reject the Portuguese slave name, Biafra. We are the people of Edu Kingdom. On behalf of the people of Edu Kingdom, I hereby pronounce and declare the release of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you see the confusion there? Nnamdi Kanu didn't come out to say he's fighting for Edu Kingdom. I mean, okay, that somebody said they are trying to educate the people. Okay, educate us. Said, on behalf of the people of Edu Kingdom, I hereby declare that Biafra is no longer our name. Do you see where I'm coming from? How do you think I should explain this to my friends, that the Biafrans are no longer Biafrans, they are now Edus? Which is not in the context of it, right? It's the same thing, Abi. But wait for it. And we refuse to die the death that was pronounced on Biafran people. We refuse to be bound by the sin of slavery and bondage of the Biafra nation. So Biafra nation is a bondage, according to these guys, right? We refuse to be bound by the sin of Achan, whatever that means. We reject the incantations and rituals of the British colonial masters on the name Biafra. Spiritual. I like that. Yeah. We declare to the whole world that we are no longer Biafra. We are the Idu nation. Idu nation. And our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Right? Mazi Nnamdi Oku Kanu, leader of the Idu kingdom, shall be free. The people of Idu kingdom shall be free. Chukwu Okike and the rest. He say. That's the confusion I'm talking about. Educate me, please. Even though some of you would rather abuse me. And then when you abuse me, in the next few days, you will say, Maiyegun, don't know. You see those people who are abusing you, they are not Biafrans, they are DSS. They are DSS, they are undercover DSS. I said, educate me. I'm not a Biafran. I'm just a lover of Biafra. And I end it. Trust me, I end it. I end that. Yeah. So if people can't bring confusion to people like us, we don't come from inside. Are you with me? Are you going to then say, my friend, shut up? You are. That's some people will tell me. My friend, shut up. You are. I was like, come on. Act like somebody who is human being. Okay, let's educate me. How does this correlate? That Biafra is cursed? And then somebody made that pronouncement. And I think the person has a name. Yeah, they said the person is Nelly Ofuebu, Assets and Funds Recovery Officer, IPOB. Okay, she's an officer of the IPOB, right? So, IPOB means Indigenous People of Biafra. Because somebody sent me a video and he said, that one said he is the Oromiyan of Yoruba land. And that one said he can enter Iroko tree, he can enter ground, he will go there to Benin Republic, he will bring something out. He is going to kill any Oba that come out to say anything against Yoruba nation. He will start that in the next 7 days. Baba, calm down. Calm down, oh. Calm down, oh. Kori buruku sigbo. Bàrà àwọn nǹkan tẹ fi mú kó àti gbogbo nǹkan tẹ fojú yín kó àti nǹkan tó ń dààmú lé ayé yín. When people talk about Yoruba nation, it affects lives. People's lives are being affected, altered. People have been killed. So you don't just grab your camera and then jump on social media and start making all this seamless mouth. They're actually ridicule. It just ridicules the whole effort. Not because you can do anything. Ibekwe, I bet, I actually hope it's not from Ao. I don't know Nelly, I don't know, but I know some of these guys too on social media who have actually run with this poster. No joke. They've run with the poster, but you know what they are doing, right? After they realized that, oh boy, wait till we can't enter like this. Now, what they are doing now is to turn it into lecture. Trying to lecture people that we are just trying to educate you the truth why Biafra hasn't come. What kind of mind game is that? People are locked up. Thousands of people are locked up. Not single any of them. I haven't seen that will say, we have put together our own legal team to get Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. I'm not saying everyone's efforts towards awareness and all of that is not good enough. But the confusion, the confusion like that doesn't speak well. I've seen people who run with that story on social media. I've seen them on Facebook for the past 3 days. They have been like, what am I even saying? They have been like, for the past 1 week, they have been like on a roller coaster, trying to tell people, explain this and that to them. You get what I mean now? That's confusion. It doesn't help. It's not helping. Then another worst thing they are doing is that, I don't know, right? The people that are really, see, let me tell you something, right? The people that are really, really going to police stations, going to different prisons, detention centers, looking for those who were detained by Nigerian government. Shemeka tell you, they are the IPOB lawyers, okay? The Biafran lawyers. They are the Yoruba Nation lawyers. They are those who volunteer to help those captured during the NSAS protest. These are the real people that actually goes in there. They are the people that will walk in and they will say, hey, 70 Biafrans locked up in Kaduna. How is that even possible? Since last year, no record, no nothing. How do you think they know? And who are those who are getting them out? Those are the ones who are really doing the job. So, when you go together and you accuse them of being those who sold your leader, that's confusion. That's confusion. If you don't see anybody tell you, I am telling you now, okay? It is called confusion. No spirit. There's nothing like it's Biafra spirit walking in us. It's a stupid spirit. Let me tell you that. There's no spirit that will guide you to condemn those who are helping the real people in need. When all you do is that majority, we'll deal with you. We will blow the zoo. We'll burn the zoo. If they do this, if they try this, nothing you will do. Nothing. The real people who are out there putting their heads out, persecuted, haunted, those who go out, you see this lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu, that they burned down his family house in his home state. They killed his security guard. They killed him just because he's going everywhere. They are going everywhere looking for those arrested, and then, by Nigerian police in the name of IPOB. They are haunted too. Police declared Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer wanted. Then some mofos on social media. It's a sabo. All of you are telling our leader nonsense in that detention. All of you are blah, 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 blah. And none of you will say, hey, we don't put better team together. This better team, they're going to get Nnamdi Kanu out. Oh, Oloye Sunday Igboho is there. This better team, we have put it together. But you can condemn. I no say make you abuse me. Okay? No be today. I'm just trying to tell you this. I have seen people who run with the story, creating confusion. How do you think that feels when somebody says Biafra is cursed? It's a Portuguese name and it's cursed. That is why people are being killed like that. That's why Biafra will never come. Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. There you are. And people like us are just like, hey, my friend, go and talk about Igboho. Leave Biafra alone. It's none of your business. Of course now. I take be my business. The next thing they will say, Maiyegun, those who are abusing you, they are not Biafrans. They are DSS. They are DSS account. That's part of the confusion. The lies you tell yourselves. When they kick you here, when they push you here, push you there, push you here, push you there, no direction. They bring you back to the same place. And then you look around, you're like, who should we blame? Let's blame that person. Let's blame that person. Oh, you misunderstood us. You need to be in spirit to understand us. Which spirit? Which spirit is consuming all of you on social media that you are bragging about and then making it look like it's actually something, real? I'm saying this because of how I feel. I watched people's homes burned. I watched children get killed right there in Biafra land just because of this IPOB. I saw women, children battered, assaulted. I saw innocent people harassed, arrested, and kidnapped and locked away. I saw all of that. I have all the record. Most of what I tell you about what's going on in Igbo land and going on everywhere in Nigeria, right? Some of them, the videos I can't share with you. They are so horrible videos that you can't share that with the world and say, man, horrible pictures, videos. And I sit down there and I'm like, God, every day, 1 person, 2 person, 3 person, 4 person, it's been hunted down. Not because of any other thing, because he's an Igbo man. And I'm here, I'm like, hey. They are holding our leader. Who is holding your leader? Who is holding your leader? They are the people who collaborated and sold our leaders. Who sold your leader? How can you be so daft enough that you can actually give credit to people who are inconsequential? To make you think Nigeria is a small place, Abi. Is it not Bokwari? Bokwari that finally exposed most of the things that we call myth about Nigeria. Do you think Nigeria as a country is actually a small place like where? Cotonou? Bokwari is sitting, the Fulani and their gang, they are sitting over a monumental, a powerful platform called Nigeria. Not because they built it, it's there. So they are the first people to show you that they can use power the way they want it. That's the power of a big country like Nigeria, where they have a dragnet all over Africa, not just Africa. Why do you think they are keeping him, protecting him? Do you think it's that smart? Do you think their team, they're so good that they make Bokwari stay away from what do you call it, from international condemnation or declaring Nigeria as a pariah state? No, it's not Bokwari. It's that same conglomerate, that contraption that is still together. And as long as it is still together, Bokwari will always have the leverage. Who sold your leader? They continue to peddle that. They continue to peddle that. And they have started believing that. And when they start believing that, yeah, they decided to start pointing fingers. I was watching. Pointing fingers. But the point I'm trying to make here is this. Nobody, they confuse you. Now you, they confuse yourselves. There is nobody holding Nnamdi Kanu other than the political class who saw him and still see him as a big threat. And his strength is the people who reside in Eastern Nigeria. That's the strength of IPOB. They are the people who continue to remind the political class that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu matters. So, if Bokwari decide to close the courts and nobody can go to court, can you then blame the lawyers? Eh? Can you? Of course you shouldn't. It was so bad. Listen, then get video on social media. These people were accusing Nnamdi Kanu's family as the saboteurs, those who sold Nnamdi Kanu to DSS. I mean, like, what the hell? Somebody said, I remember when I was talking about similar thing. You remember when I was talking about this sometimes ago? And somebody said, Maiyegun, what is your business with this Biafra issue? My business with Biafra issue is the same business with Yoruba Nation, is the same business with Revolution, is the same business with the rotten system. I am a friend of any organization that work peacefully. I'm not supporting violence. So I'm not one of those who will tell you that we are going to do this, we are going to do that, when I'm actually not going to do anything. But any group that comes together or comes out to alter this fraudulent arrangement, break it up, divide it, or rearrange it, whatever is it going to be, you're my friend. Have you not noticed? And I told you, before it finally got to us in Yoruba land, I remember I was shouting. I was the lone voice then. I was shouting for more than 2-3 years. Waiting be your business with the Biafra. You don't become Biafra. Face your own this thing and that. I say, Baba, one day, what they are doing to them, they are going to do it to us. Are they not done it to us now? So I've seen sacrifices. They locked Nnamdi Kanu up. That's because of Biafra. Oloye Sunday Igboho is being held up in Benin Republic. That is because of the safety of Yoruba Nation that I spoke about. 2 people got killed in his house. 28 people got killed at Nnamdi Kanu's house. Those are sacrifices that are beyond whatever madness is going on in the head of some of you on social media. Arrogating unnecessary importance to yourselves. Making yourselves feel like you are actually this or that. I give credit to those who are doing. That's why you will never see me come out here and condemn the Ilanomo Odua or condemn anyone who is standing the legal representation for Oloye Sunday Igboho. You know why? They are the people who are doing things. We are just people who raise the awareness. And whenever we are called upon, we raise funds to help those who are on ground, the real people doing it. So how then should I then come out and say, when I've not put a new team together? The last time I said we should raise money, if that will be the case, we should put it together a new legal team. I decided not to champion that and say, oh, it's me. I want to. No. I have not been the one representing any of these people. What did I do? I said, let the Lanomo do it. Let them talk to us. If we need that, do you know what? They actually got back to me. They did. They said, Maiyegun, don't worry. We have something going on that we are keeping away from the public. They told me about it and I won't tell you, by the way. Not because I can't, but it's not necessary for now. So if that works out, if that works out, we will let you even break the news. So, oh, okay. Imagine I now come back. I have update for you on how to get legal team for Oloye Sunday Igboho. I say, oh, Maiyegun, tell us. We have to raise, we have blah, 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 create confusion. Make, you know what I mean? I won't do that. And there's a reason why I won't. Because number one, I'm not a member of his legal team. Number two, I'm not a member of Ilanoma Odua. Number three, I'm not a member of any Yoruba Nation campaign group. Number four, I am just Maiyegun, the supporter of them all. Maybe that helps you why I talk about everything all the time. And why on this same platform we decided that, oh boy, maybe we'll try come together. Maybe we'll try come together. The entire South, with all your own different agenda and what have you. If you're not there alive, now when you there alive, you go fight for waiting you want. If you don't die, Baba, forget it. Waiting go happen. You no go know. Not on this same platform. But when we now see people who have sacrificed and who have died, people still being persecuted as we speak right now. Then you turn around, you're like, Biafra is cost. That's a big thing, no. Trust me. It's a big thing. We need to stop it. Okay? I don't know. Some said that people are making money now from this whole thing. I don't know how people make money from this. But if you think, you're continued, or if you continue to propagate all this type of division, confusion, but then you put Nnamdi Kanu's name on it to make it look legit, and you are making money from that. Trust me, it's blood money. I just thought I should tell you. I've seen innocent people killed. We've all seen that. We've all seen innocent people killed, properties ruined, destroyed, simply because they were accused of supporting an IPOB. Right? So if all of them they try to make money from this by creating all this confusion, imagine what it is going to be like when Nnamdi Kanu finally comes out. You will fizzle out. Are you going to tell him that he's been wrong? He should have been saying Idu Nation. Biafra is a Portuguese name. What in hell? Somebody said, Maiyegun, why are you using this? Using expletives, they call it. No. Tell me, they say, when I said, what the hell? When I say fuck off, or when I say get the hell or get the fuck. Maiyegun, why are you using that language? Oh, Nikure. Emi ti mo lo pe mi o mo nkan ti mo nse ni. Emi ti mo so fe pe ko get the fuck. So mo ko get the fuck ni mo fe so fe ko get the fuck. Emi ti mo fe so fe pe ko fuck off. Ṣé o mọ̀ pé fuck off ni fẹ́ sọ fẹ́ gbókun fuck off ni. So tó bá wá concerned about pé Maiyegun wá wèrè o ní kúre. Bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn tó mọ Maiyegun dáadáa. Me, I will say my mind. Now greeting, you no go greet me tomorrow. Last. Now follow, you no go follow me. Okay? But I'm not going to pretend that I'm not seeing all this confusion. And I've told you. I've told you. People died. It's not a joke. You get what I mean? In America, they say, don't pull a gun if you're not going to shoot, if you're not going to shoot it. Don't try to bring out a gun if you're not going to shoot it because you are dead. So if you sit down there and you think that people who died are caused, I don't know how you're going to push that except for your friends on social media. Your friends on see, we all have our friends on social media and off social media, Abby. We all have them. What I'm trying to say is that all this confusion there, people they fight themselves, they tear themselves up and down. I'm like, on top waiting. Anyway, I should have called this program Sunday Sermon, but not testing. So later tonight, I'm still gonna come back. You get what I mean now? So see, me, I am just kind of worried. Okay, I'm kind of worried because I have never seen a brutal, murderous government like this Bukwari's government. I've never seen anything like that. Right? And with the level of resistance and defense I've seen those being persecuted put up, like Omoyele Sowore, or the NSAS protesters, the Biafrans, the Yoruba nation. When I see people and the effort, I'm like, what if Bukwari was like a normal human being? All of that won't be necessary. Sowore won't be locked up in Abuja, right? So many people, this Akuna guy, what's that guy name? Yeah, Akuna, the guy that had a spat, or let me say, had this joke of Bukwari on Twitter. The guy has been in jail for almost 2 years now. They even the court, the court struck out the case just 2 days ago, yesterday, or 2 days ago rather. The judge didn't sign the release form for him to be released. They returned him back to prison. So I'm like, Nnamdi Kanu won't be in DSS detention. All the people they killed because of IPOB and for asking for Biafra, they would probably still be alive. All of the houses burnt, all the properties, all the things lost. Since this Bukwari comes in, right, they will still be there. There will be no need for all this all this hypertension, this then we can talk like human beings where people can actually ask questions and say, we want to leave. Do you get what I mean now? But Bukwari brought all of us to this level. He exposed what others have tried for years to hide from us, which is Nigeria is not for all of us. Do you get that now? He's exposed that they can't take that away from us anymore. They can't rebuild anything like that anymore. They can't make us trust Nigeria system anymore. No. They've before they will say, everybody they complain every 4 years. But they go still vote for this, they go still vote for that. But you know why? Because people felt like maybe, the lies they were telling them then. It was lies, they were lies that people felt like, okay, maybe. But Bukwari has already broken those trust and all of that. Nothing exists anymore. Other than those who want good, take their own turn. So it's a murderous system that brought us to this level, and that's enough to unite us. That's why I said, if all of us are paying attention, right? People being killed in Zamfara, killed in Borno, killed in Sokoto, Kano, Kaduna, Southern Kaduna, Kebbi and all those areas, Gombe, Bauchi, Adamawa and all those areas, yeah? People being killed there. If all of us care before the whole thing got to us now, where we are now talking about displaced people in Yoruba land, displaced people in Igbo land, Fulani displacing people, soldiers displacing people. There's nobody to run to. If we care then, it won't get to us. We would have stood up for them. But so many people felt like it was their business. Now it's their business. Now their business, Joe. Not be all of them won't vote for Buhari. Not be all of them won't do this. Not be all of them won't do that. Now, all of us now, our people don't run from their own villages now. And we are talking about that. Please, people Oloye Igboho came out and he said, oh yeah, we need to protect ourselves. What did they do to him? What did we do? We continue to scream, release him more. But they have the power to hold him because they do. They have the power to hold him. Do you think if we do have the power to say, oh yeah, won't we use it? Other than just to raise the awareness and continue to, so rather than bring confusion, division, we should be united in all of this, this kind of barricade of misfortune. We should be united. Bring all this kind of division and all of that. Do you think some said, Maiyegun, are you trying to patronize the Biafrans? Like, oh boy, you can't. I don't have to patronize anyone. I say my mind when I have to say it, and I don't like people telling me that well, those who abuse me, those who attack me, they are not Biafrans, they are DSS. Now joke, stop on. If na joke, stop am. You think say they stupid? Now nah. If they disagree with you, they will call you Sabo. They will call you enemy. They will say you be this, you be that. When they realize later, say, oh boy, I not supposed to call that guy enemy of Biafra. 2 days later, they will come back and say, Maiyegun, I used to disagree with you. I didn't know you are this, you are this, you are weary. Who is this? Who is that? Or you are just appealing to your emotion. But don't come back and tell me, say people where they abuse me, then be DSS. I'm not stupid. Okay? But the truth is this. Yeah? Those who will help us are already doing what they can. The most we can do is to continue, right? To support them. Because I don't know how it's going to feel like. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out and he begins to watch all these videos, he begins to see, or do you think it's not going to come out again? Because I don't know. If people feel like they can just use his name and change the struggle, I mean, do they think it's not going to come out again or something? I don't know. I'll see you later. I'll see you later tonight. All right. If you have the time, join me for the Baba broadcast. More with gist, more with talk. And then, to be honest with you, we're going to do our own. Okay. And I've told you, it no be competition. Do your own. Go out there, talk to people, write petition, write your letter, raise petition. Do everything you can to show that you are doing something. Organize, what do you call it? Organize rallies, protests here and there. Do things. Do live program. Talk about the injustice. Talk about the lawlessness. Do something. When you do that, right? Again, don't wait to be glorified. Maiyegun, well done. Maiyegun, this guy is so good. About calm down. Calm down. If you talk something that will make you feel like, say, hey, Maiyegun, if you talk another thing next time, that will go make you feel like, say, I should know shini bobo Maiyegun isha. This Maiyegun self na idiot. People have told me that many times. Yeah. People will tell me, this Maiyegun, you are God sent in the morning. In the afternoon. Man, I don't understand this Maiyegun again. No, this guy, I don't understand you sometimes. In the evening. This Maiyegun are idiot. I just confirm it. This one are idiot. This the following morning. Maiyegun, you are so. Maiyegun, you are great. I mean, I have been dealing with that. Call me anything you want to call me. But calm down. Don't do this because you want people to say, man. Don't make things up. I don't like making things up except if I want to joke. That's when I make things up. I want to joke. I can say, okay, just imagine that's me. I want to make things up. Yeah. But trust me, it's also part of my kind of illustration or analysis way. Yeah. Or analytic way. But I don't make things up just to make them look like real. So that when I repeat them, I'll begin to believe them. No, I don't. I believe in process. I know how conflicted and how how disjointed Nigeria is. We all do, but not everyone actually understands that it is worse than just making a pronouncement. It is worse. You just need to follow the process. If you can't follow it, you can create it. You see, if I turn maybe I'm going to turn 38. Yeah, I'm going to turn 38 next January. Then I'm going to turn 40 in 2024. Then I'm going to turn 50 in 2034. right? If we begin the process like we have started now, orientating, educating, enlightening people why Nigeria cannot work, why we should be on our own, the advantage, the disadvantage, the hard work, what it takes, and on and on. If we are lucky, the next generation, which is, the next decade, will be enough for us to build a 45 citizens that can make a real, genuine change of whatever their destiny is then. Okay? If anybody is telling you that Oduduwa Republic is going to come December 2022, now guy, man, the guy just give you new contracts. That's a 12-month contract. By the time you get to December 2022, if you ask him, where is Biafra? Where is Yoruba Nation? He will give you another date. That's another contract. Until you are tired and you will cut the contract and say, I know they listen to this guy again, Jare. Now, so they talk every time. You know what I mean? Nobody will give you a date. All right? But a time is coming, you will get a date. That is when you say, hey, the Yorubas, the Southwest, Southeast, South, Northwest, Northeast, North Central, they want to talk about Nigeria. Genuinely, I will go take divide, I will go take do, and we don't feel continue like that day. Yeah, you can then have a process and say, now that they've started this conversation, we are waiting for the white paper reports of the entire conversation. After that, we'll start our journey, Biafra, Yoruba Nation, how you go take BO, then you can have a date. They can say, oh, this is going to be a 10-year process. Some of you don't even know that it's not something you're going to call overnight. Well, again, I wish. I'm going to see you later tonight. I should have been gone by, like about 5 minutes ago. But I'll see you again later tonight. So thanks for watching. Please, if you are just joining, right, watch this video from the beginning. I set this up, this studio, with everyone who joined me earlier. So you will probably see that. And it's so good that with £100, yeah, with £100 as a person, you can run your own studio like this every month. I'm not talking about equipment. I'm talking about the setup, like the streamer I'm using right now. Yeah, you see this streamer that changes this background and can change it to anything I want, right? I can change it to Abuja. If I want to be in Abuja right now, I can change it to Abuja and whatever, right? That cost me £55. That's £55, right? Then a few other things. £100. Okay. You can start that, and you can start teaching us things. You can start, creating content that you can, I talk about politics all the time. This is what I do. This is my best part, right? I do other things too. Travel, cooking, and all that. So you can watch the video from the beginning and see that, how did he make that up? And what can I do with that? Any idea? Yeah, you may grab some there. I'm going to see you again. Don't mind me. I may be talking shite. That's what they say in Scotland. Well, I'll see you some other time. So good afternoon.
Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa bí.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádùn yẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òkúra olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn láti.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn láti.